And lastly, number 9, make other people look good. We already mentioned this concerning being a team player, but it bears repeating. People will support you when they believe that you can make them look good. They will resent you if they believe you take credit for the work they do. Give credit to others and sincerely compliment others. Help people look important and successful in front of the people who are important to them. Office politics may not always be fun, but you will be more successful playing it if you follow these 9 strategies.
Okay, all right, welcome back. You're still watching Women's Connect. And of course, that was this strategy of playing office politics. And of course, I have some people around me who are saying, no way I will do this. I guess they're not just interested in politics, they just want to work and go home. But anyways, I have an amazing guest today. Like I said, she's into politics, she's a politician, she's a mentor, she's an auditor. She is also a life coach and a professional accountant. Her name is Olushola Agbalu. Good morning, Ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can we Olushola on the screen? Okay, what was it trying to get that out and working? I just want to know, have you ever thought about venturing into politics for any good reason?
For any good reason. I know that it might not happen, but sometimes I'm just like, if I was the one on that seat, maybe I'd have just done something different. I totally understand that politics is not even beans. It is not beans.
And they will tell you, if you cannot beat them, you
have to join them. Exactly. And I don't know if I have that strong will to say, you know what, I'm not joining you, I'm standing on my own. I don't know. I don't know.
You might be able to. The only thing is, if you have to do that, you might not last on that position.
Very true.
You might not stay longer.
Very
they
true.
might have to, find a way to maybe look for one thing that you're fraudulent about, which you probably did not even know you had started.
Right.
Or even doing. They will just implicate you, and you just have to take a bow.
It's just a complicated place. Trust me.
But anyways, since we're still trying to get Olushola Agbalu to join us, let's quickly go for another tip, and this one is ways to support women in politics. Basically, ways to support women politicians. We have a lot of women who are politicians, but yet it is still the same we women that would never want to support her. And trust me, we're supposed to be ourselves backbone, women supporting women. And I feel like that statement should even be erased, because the more you say women supporting women, that is where you see women shady women. I've been, most of the organizations I've worked in, I realized that most of the people who talk bad about you, who spread the lies, who want to, come as friends but they're enemies, they are mostly women. They get close to you to know what's up. Then behind you, they're saying things and all of that just to bring you down rather than support you. I do not know why we women do this. So this tip, aside from politicians that you have to support them, this one is also ways to actually support women. Support yourselves. I do not know how you be supporting man over women. So we say, what do you expect?
Oh my goodness.
At the end of the day, you have to get married. So it has nothing to do with marriage. It's just life, balance, and all of that. Let's support ourselves. So let's quickly take tips and ways to support women in politics or women politicians. We'll be right back to continue the program. Stay with us.
Tips to support women politicians. Being a politician is a tough job generally, but women face more and different challenges. More and sexualized online violence, sexist public and media scrutiny, and fewer resources make the cost of going into politics too high for men and women. This rational non-candidacy is bad for us all. The job of being a politician must become more attractive and possible for women from various backgrounds. How to support women in politics. Number 1. Volunteer for and support your campaigns. Women are being driven out of politics at alarming rates due to harassment, a lack of resources, smaller political networks, and more. You can help offset some of the struggles of getting into office by volunteering for the campaigns of women political leaders that you're inspired by. Their office will tell you how you can help, but your task may also include putting up posters, handing out flyers at polling booths, etc. Support your campaigns with resources. Financial support is important, but you can also provide material assistance by donating a venue, catering, etc. Women politicians tend to be less resourced. Number 2, show them your appreciation. Women politicians receive more online and physical hate than male politicians. We can be an army of love and kindness fighting against the hate. Supportive messages have been proven to help people's mental well-being and resilience. We created a template for writing a love letter to a politician, and check out this initiative training volunteers to push back against online hate directed at women and funded by a powerful man in Slovenia. Number 3, join a party and push for change. Many parties have disproportionately fewer women as members and thus unequal representation in internal discussions and decision-making processes. A great way to support women politicians is to join a party and push for changes to structures that hinder gender equity. By joining a party, you can also influence the party's stance on gendered policy matters. Number 4, be a conscious digital citizen. Online violence pushes women out of politics. 93% of women say they've been negatively impacted by online harassment. We can all do better and contribute to make the internet a less toxic and violent space by using the supermarket test. Ask yourself this question: would you say the same thing to a politician if you saw them in person at the supermarket? Learn more about the impact of technologies. Think twice about what you share. Your platforms have the power to amplify. Fact check and be thoughtful about the information you want to spotlight. Number 5, listen, learn, and do not assume. The job of a politician is harder than ever before. We're not going to get the great leaders we need if the job remains unattractive. You can help change what it means to be a politician by informing yourself about the day-to-day realities of the role and what you can do to change it in your local context. We can make being a politician something more that women want to do. Number 6, support organizations helping women politicians. There's a growing international movement of political leadership entrepreneurs supporting the renewal of political leadership. Many of them exclusively focus on supporting women to enter and thrive in politics. These important and innovative programs are often run with small teams and budget. Number 7, stand up for women generally. Do what you can to level the playing field for girls and women in all areas of life. Options include talking to your family and friends about why this matters, joining community women's groups, attending demonstrations, signing petitions, creating support networks in your profession, faith community, town, in etc. Tips on strategies for playing office politics. Political scientists have defined politics as the art of the impossible. Employees often find coping with office politics to be an impossible art. Don't make the same mistake of believing that you can ignore or avoid office politics. You can't. Whether you like playing office politics or not, it is part of the work reality. Your success in your workplace depends upon how skillfully you play. The following strategies will help you win at office politics while still allowing you to maintain your integrity. 1. Be nice to everyone. Do not believe the nice guys finish last stuff. In office politics, nice guys build supportive relationships with other people. Bulldozers and sharks make enemies, and enemies make your life miserable by resisting and sabotaging you. Be sincerely nice to everyone. Not just the people you think can help you, but people resent funniness. Number 2, be a team player. A team player is someone who helps the team achieve its goals and helps other people achieve their goals. Be a star by making other people look good rather than taking credit for other people's achievement. Number 3, don't whine and complain. Develop a reputation for being a problem solver. Anybody can complain about a problem. The really valuable employees are those that prevent or solve problems. Although the squeaky wheel may get oiled, its co-workers resent the whiny employees. Number 4, be visible. You can't win office politics by hiding. You must be involved, and others need to perceive you as a valuable contributor at work. Get involved in solving important and highly visible problems at work. In the age of downsizing, many employees are shocked to learn that they lost their jobs because upper management didn't know what they were contributing to the organization. You not only have to do good work, others must give you credit for your good work and perceive you as a good worker. Number 5, help your boss succeed. This is part of being a team player. It is also a smart strategy because your boss is a major player in your promotability and in how upper management perceives you and your work. If you have a positive relationship with your boss is more likely to support your career and help you advance. You don't have to suck up to your boss, but you must nurture your relationship with your boss. If you disagree with your boss, do it privately. Be very careful, though, about embarrassing your boss in public or in front of your boss's superiors or staff. You don't want your boss trying to get even with you. Number 6, be loyal. Avoid backbiting and backstabbing. Co-workers will support you if they believe that you will be there to support them. To get loyalty, show your loyalty. Number 7, be good at what you do. Develop your expertise and competence. You show up on time and work hard for your full shift. To survive in the workplace, you need to do good work. If others perceive you as a slacker or a poor worker, they will not support you. They will also resent you getting promoted before them. Number 8, mind your manners. Be polite and courteous. Avoid being sarcastic or putting other people down. Err on the side of being gracious. And lastly, number 9, make other people look good. We already mentioned this concerning being a team player, but it bears repeating. People will support you when they believe that you can make them look good. They will resent you if they believe you take credit for the work they do. Give credit to others and sincerely compliment others. Help people look important and successful in front of the people who are important to them. Office politics may not always be fun, but you will be more successful playing it if you follow these 9 strategies.
Alright, well, we have the ticket. So let's have our All right, welcome back. Apologies for that. We had some technical issues, but of course you're welcome. Can we just have our guest on the screen, please? Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, it's good to have you. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Rose Blossom. Good morning, Covenants.
It's good to have you. So yes, we're going to talk about politics, and of course, it's amazing that you are a politician and you've been there right from the grassroots. So I want to ask you, how do you think a woman can really get involved into politics? Maybe starting even as a maybe a young child, a teenager, a youth, or even as a woman. You're already a full-blown woman, but you want to get involved into politics. What are the necessary things that you need to do or get yourself acquainted to be able to dive into politics properly?
Well, to be in politics, you must be passionate about it. It must be something that interests you. It's the passion that drives someone into politics. You just want to be involved in what is happening in your community, and it starts where you are living. It matters most where you are living. People know you are doing a lot of service, community service for them. That's one of the passion and signs of someone who wants to be in politics. So having done that, like we have in Nigeria, opportunity for democracy came again in 1999. So if you want to join, you have all the parties having their wards at the local level. You have to start from your wards, from the local wards. There is no politician without wards. You attend wards meeting. The ward meeting either be during the week, in the weekdays or weekend, either Saturday, Sunday. From Monday to Friday, they choose a day whereby each ward political party meets. You have to join at that level. And you also must be someone, if there are meetings, if there are programs, political programs, you must be attending. Most importantly, you must be known in your communities, because members of your community are the ones that will cast votes for your party. You must be doing something to serve them so that you can be recommended, and that when you come on board, so they can support you, they can support your party. So what actually drives one into politics at any age, either you are a teenager or you are a full-blown person, is passion. And that passion starts from your community, love for the people in your community. You don't play big man role. You have to relate with people, both the illiterate, the literate, the educated and uneducated. You should be able to relate and do something for them in the community. For instance, maybe in your community they have an electricity issue. You'll be at the forefront to be the one that will take it over. If I tenant there, you must also attend the CDA meetings. So those are the things that drives one into politics gradually. So that when you are in your you can actually sell your party, your political party. Then you join political parties and attend your ward meeting.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Olushola. So I have this question. We know that when anybody talks about politics, everybody have a picture. 90% of people have a picture of a man, sitting in power and then doing his own leadership thing, because of course he's a man and men are natural leaders. But now that women are coming out to do politics, what are the primary challenges that you think women pursuing their political career face, in this field, and how can it be overcome or managed? Because I know that most challenges cannot be overcome. Most challenges, they would intentionally be there. So how can these challenges be managed concerning women who are venturing into their political career?
The challenges for women, number one, is that it's something that is common to Africans. African leaders don't actually recognize the leadership of a woman, and it's coming from religious background. So, but in politics, They are silent about it, but you can see them practicing it. For example, if someone is vying for the position of president, and in your area, the political party at the world level, at the local governments level, at the state level, they rally support for him. And you as a woman, you also must be there to be involved. People, to get close to such person as a woman, they will start reading ministry to it. And they can even be telling the person's wife your role, and they will be thinking otherwise. So that's a challenge. It's also a challenge for women, but it's not a challenge that is not surmountable. It's something that can easily be overcome, depending on, because women are known to be mobilizers in politics. So there's nothing they can do without women. But to get the position is what we are talking about. That's number one challenge. Number two is that how many men can release their wives to go into politics? You know, most women that go into politics and excel into politics are the women that are allowed by their husband, or women that are independent on their own. They are financially empowered. They don't actually rely on any man. Even the teenagers, how many parents will allow teenage girl? How many parents will allow their teenage girl or young lady to go into politics? There are a lot of things. Oh, don't go into politics, the men will be sleeping with you. There is a challenge for women going into politics, but that is not the case. If you are serious about it and you prove yourself, you can easily tell off any man who want to harass you sexually. You tell the person you are in a serious business. That is the challenges that women are having in politics. And also, you must be in an occupation or profession. So that is the way to surmount the challenges of trying to pull a woman back or discourage a woman from politics. So those are the challenges that women have, cultural, based on religion, and I believe that a woman cannot lead is a challenge, but it is very silent in politics because they know that women are great mobilizers, so they bring them in. But when it comes to giving them position, they will start to a woman will start to struggle for it, which is actually discouraging. Except you have strong passion and you have the zeal to pull forward, not to be discouraged at any point in time.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for that. Now, in response to the fact where you said, will men even allow their wives? How possible would they be able to understand that their wives want to go into politics and handle the fact that she becomes a leader?
Yeah.
The attention comes to her and everything. Now, in respect to that, how do you think a woman politician can balance her personal responsibilities and also still balance it with her professional responsibilities as a politician, especially in the competitive world of politics? Because we know politics is very competitive. You have to put your head, your heart, your soul, and everything inside, because the competition is there, both the healthy and the unhealthy competition. Now, how do you think a woman can actually balance both personal and professional responsibilities and still scale through being a politician and a wife?
Very, very possible. Very, very possible. For instance, the ward meeting is a day in a week. And if you are still in a profession, either you're working for someone or you are on your own, it's also very, very possible. You arrange yourself. For a woman to balance the political career with a professional career and home, you must be an organized woman. An organized woman is a strong woman. You know, the day you are going for your ward meeting, you arrange where your kids will be. Your kids are in safe hands, either matured maids to help you at home, to look after them or to take them from the school. You attend your ward meeting. That's number one. You ensure that in your office, because it's a day for your ward meeting. You arrange yourself in your workplace. You let them know, because it's not something you may not actually, because there are some companies, organizations that may not like you being in politics and still working for them. You can as well ensure that you influence the time of meeting in your ward. They have to put it on Saturday. It's also the power of influence, so that on Saturday you are free from work, you can go for your ward meeting and you can still function well as housewife. And that is how a woman can balance. And also, like I said, you must be relevant in your ward and your community. So it's very, very possible. It's not an excuse for a woman. You can even, we have women who are still bearing children that are in politics. Some even get appointments, and when it is time for them to give birth, they excuse themselves, they go off the radar of politics for those 9 months to be able to do well. So that is it.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that response.
Thank you.
I don't know, do you have a question?
Yes, I
Last
do.
question? Okay.
All right, so
we'll
you
just merge the questions together because of time.
All right. So you mentioned that women, when they want to do the wife duties and also be a politician at the same time, they have to be, you know, organized women. So aside being organized, I know that there are also, you know, specific qualities that a woman should have, that a woman should portray when venturing into politics. So I would really like that, you know, you share these qualities that women should have, aside being organized, and also show that there are other things.
Okay,
you must be a woman of strong character.
That, why you're telling us the qualities, Mr. Olushola, why you're telling us the qualities a woman need, essential qualities a woman need to, you know, succeed in politics. Also, what are the don'ts a woman should avoid if she wants to go into politics?
She wants
because
to
I think that is where
that's what I want
they would always come at her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You must, number one, you must be a woman of strong character. You must be disciplined in terms of not allowing men to just make pass at you or take advantage of you because you are looking for a position. You must be able to prove that you are capable. You must not be a weakling. A strong character is, if someone is harassing you sexually, you should be able to report that person or tell that person off. Be any leader. And the way you also carry yourself matters. You don't begin to get too cold, too close that we can even refer to as too close for comfort to a man, knowing that he's a man. Because you are looking for position. You are selling yourself, you want to sell your body, you are not disciplined. So you don't allow, and you know, men politicians, they can take advantage of you, they can sleep with you without giving you position. That is one thing about them. So a woman must be disciplined enough so that your husband will have trust in you. And also, you must also be strong. You have to be strong in anything you are doing in politics. Be strong in that you don't get afraid when, you know, especially when you are going for elective positions. You see a lot of harassment from men. They can even use touts to harass you. Be strong. Be strong and also be able to convince your communities your intention, what you are going to do. You must have your personal manifesto and slogan that they will know you for. That is your discipline. It is the hallmark of any woman in politics, any woman who wants to excel in politics. Discipline yourself as regards relationship with men. You also must have good manners. You must also know how to address people, knowing that men don't tolerate rudeness from anybody, especially women. You know how to address them, respect them. And also you must be a team player at the world level, at the local government level, at the state level. You cooperate with the people, empower people in appointments. That is just it.
So valid. So
very,
valid.
very valid. Thank you so much, Ma, for that. Of course, I know we have not exhausted all our questions, and I know you have so much to teach us in politics, because right from time I've known her as a politician until I got to know, oh, she's a professional accountant, oh, she's a tax officer, oh, she's a lot of things, which is amazing. So thank you very much, Ma. Thank you so much, Mrs. Olushola Agbalu, for joining us on the program. We love you. From all of us at Galaxy TV, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the program.
Thank you. I enjoyed the program. I'm glad to join in the conversation. Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, thank you so much. And that's it from Mrs. Olushola Agbalu. She did justice.
She did justice.
Trust me, there's a lot more from where that came from. You've not even, have you ever sat with her before? And
I've never, and
you will sit
surprised.
2 hours and
My
she's talking
paper
about
is filled
politics.
because I was jotting.
Okay, well, that's it. That's all we can take because our time is already fast spent. So
Beautiful.
let's hear you. Sign up, please.
Oh, okay. I should just sign out. Oh, I should just.
Now. Don't sign up. It's 11:53.
All right, it was so beautiful to be on the show with Rose Blossom and Mrs. Olushola Agbalu. She did justice to the conversation, to the topics. My name is Covenant, and like I always say, keep living, keep learning, and keep loving. Be that woman today that is charismatic, that is independent, that is disciplined, that is confident, and you will thrive in whatsoever career that you're venturing into. Have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the program.
All right, and that's it from us today. We'll be going over to have the buzz very quickly. In like a few minutes, we'll be joining you on the buzz, talking about state and affairs of the country. And remember, if you want your children to join politics, start talking to them about politics from now. Be the one who will change the country and the world.
Please.
You know, that thing of we are the leaders of tomorrow. Maybe they will now really be the leaders of tomorrow. So try to teach them politics. Anyways, that's it for me. My name is Rose Blossom. We'll come your way again pretty soon.